What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage and getting some more clarification, man, and finding out that there's more states proposing bills or you know, it's not, this is the other thing that I saw, right? I see people in the comment and they'd be like, there's no law, blah, 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 blah. All right, so I don't need to, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain to you how government works. Hopefully most of y'all went to school and understand how your government works, all right? I know that's not the case. I watch the things on the news all the time where people can't tell you who their senator is or what the hell the Senate and the House is, or can't even tell you what the three branches of government is. Our country's in a sad state of affairs right now where a big portion of our population is fucking retarded. Anyways, another state is literally proposing bills that would ban, or not, it wouldn't ban, it would severely limit your ability to drive an older vehicle. And I would get it if it was like something from the 20s or the 30s, right? Even the 50s or something. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to be for it, but they're focusing in on vehicles around the 2005 to 2009 area. And I'm seeing this in multiple states now. We're going to talk about all that and more right after this. Guys, before we get into today's video, we got to talk about the giveaway, as the Ram TRX is closing out today. If you want to get in on that, now's the time to do it. There are very few of the extra entry packages up remaining. The regular 1000X entries are there as well. The 100X and 50X multipliers are live. The 50% off on the 50X is back up using the coupon code COMBO, and you can use coupon code TK to get a discount as well on anything that's on the site. Now, that will close out tonight at midnight, so if you want to get in on it, now is the time to do so. TK'sgarage.bigcartel.com. So, why are all these states now trying to ban older vehicles, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But then I was like, you know what? It makes perfect sense. They don't like the fact that you can have a vehicle and you can get around with them having no control over it. All of the newer vehicles that are coming out with kill switches. Now, what's funny about that is there's a new market starting to come about, and I'm going to talk about this in a separate video on how to defeat these kill switches already. Oh yeah, this business is going to be booming. And if you don't think I'm not going to be involved in it, you're crazy, because I am. I'm going to invest, I'm going to buy in, and I'm going to happily be, a business owner that defeats that bullshit. Anyways, so we heard about Illinois, right? So Illinois comes out with this BS plan, and it's proposed, let me say this again, because people are so dumb, proposed legislation. But guess what? You know what else was proposed legislation? The mileage tax in California. That was proposed too. Remember that? Safety inspections, that was proposed regulation. Now that's coming. So when people are like, oh, it's just proposed, nothing's gonna happen. It's just proposed. Propose these nuts. Ah, damn, man. Pay attention. If they're talking about doing it, they want to do it. I love that from the libtards, though. They'll be like, they're just talking about it. You're just fear-mongering. And you're a fucking retard. But seriously, this is ridiculous. So, and it's pouring rain right now, so I apologize if you hear the rain. But anyways, I saw this was absolutely ridiculous, right? You see the Illinois, they want to ban 2005 and back. Cool. Minnesota, they went classic cars, and I saw the bill, and theirs is a little bit not as ridiculous. I think it's 20 years or older, right? But then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, it's 2026. So yeah, anything that's 2006 or older, damn. And I was like, damn. And you forget, like, because I grew up in the 80s and 90s, right? I was born in 79, so you grow up in the, in the 80s and 90s. It's 2026, and I'm thinking, like, 2000 was like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So a 2006 car doesn't sound like it's a classic to me. But some states, at 20 years, that's a classic car. So they want to ban those. So you had Minnesota, Illinois, and now Massachusetts. They're going 2009 and older. Damn. Well, you can add another state to that list as New York, and I saw this come out with something Kathy Hochul was talking about, and she's the governor of New York. They're on the same page. They're around the same time as Massachusetts, 2008. Or basically, they want to get rid of all of these trucks, and they say that they're focusing on diesel, but we know it's not just diesel, man. We know they're going to come after gasoline stuff too, but they want to get all of these pre-DEF and more stringent diesel emission standard trucks off the road. And New York is crazy because not only are they trying to do it for citizens, but they're pushing at it for local municipalities and governments, but not the state, which I find interesting. They wouldn't want the state to be under that regulation, and obviously they can't do anything about the feds. So I just saw this and was just like, when is this madness going to stop? And then I thought about it, and I'm like, why? They're making the excuse that it's emissions, right? That's why they want these off the road, but it's not. Because when you get into the bill, it's more of, we need to have more vehicles on the road that the government or that the systems in the car can shut down for public safety. That is the bullshit method. The same thing after September 11th with the Patriot Act and all the other, it's public safety. I'm not trading my freedom and my liberty for safety. If you want to go do that, move to Europe. Look how that's working for them over there right now. Anyways, I'm just saying, this is ridiculous. And this is all within the last 45 days. You have, and there's a theme here, right? What are all of these states that are proposing this bullshit legislation to get rid of 20-year-old cars? They're blue states. Is that a shock to you? It's not to me. It would be a shock if I saw Texas do some shit like that, or Florida, or Alabama, or Mississippi. Not going to happen. I think, and this is why, and it's funny, and this is why you have all of these people from California and New York and, Rhode Island and Connecticut and Massachusetts moving to places like Florida. And now I'm seeing them, please.
Car on shoulder ahead.
Please stay out of Mississippi. Like, seriously, stay out. Like, just move. Don't come down there. Don't come to Tennessee. Don't come to Mississippi. Go to Florida. Stay away from where I'm at. I'm tired of these idiots moving. They did it in California with Nevada, right? Nevada was awesome. It was great. Now all these effing retards move in, and they want to bring that shit to Nevada, but you left California because you didn't like that shit. Now you're trying to put that shit in here? Like, no, man. Stop it. So, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But I did this video today because of, New York adding to the list of another state that wants to ban these cars. And they're doing this because we're all keeping our cars longer. But what's interesting to me is, like, this car's not 20 years old, right? But it just turned 10. My M5, all of them. Well, actually, no, the other M5, the green M5 is 11 years old because that's a 15. This competition's a 16. The other M5, the other white M5 that we got rid of, was a competition. That was an early 16. I think that was a February build. This is like the last month. Very end of the line of this body style. Anyways, I thought it was interesting to see the state of New York, like, it's almost bandwagon jumping, right? Oh, well, Massachusetts is doing it, and don't get it twisted. If you don't think California is going to come out with some legislation around this, you're out of your mind. They will. You can book it. They will. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about these states trying to ban these 20-plus-year-old cars? I think it's going to cause more people to move out of these states. They're going to lose even more tax revenue. And I think it's going to become an issue where people are fighting to keep their older vehicles. And I think it's going to be a booming business for anybody that wants to get rid of and defeat these kill switch systems on vehicles. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.